The credit union Cherry Blossom 10-mile run is a direct result of Bill Brooks. Bill was on the NCUF board at the time, and when he was a young child, had a friend who died of cancer. And Bill always thought it would be great if credit unions supported a run that would somehow support children who had cancer. When an entity could no longer support what was then known as the Cherry Blossom Run, Bill pushed all the organizations in credit union land to do this. Bill occasionally has some wild and crazy ideas. In this case, Bill's idea was right on target.
Over this last 11 years, part of our vision was to have races across the country on that one day where credit unions together with Children's Miracle Network are sponsoring an event of some sort. One of the first races we've started, other than the Cherry Blossom race, was the Credit Union Sacktown 10-mile run in Sacramento, California. The other races that we've started in the last couple of years are overseas races. Last year we had races in Wiesbaden, Germany, and in Kuwait. Not only supporting the troops, supporting the children, supporting credit unions on that one day, and that's why we called ourselves Credit Union Miracle Day in support of Children's Miracle Network. So that's kind of the family of races, and that's the way we're looking at it. Over the 11-year period of races, we have raised over $5.5 million, and these are donations going directly to children's hospitals. On top of that, you have the charitable contributions which we pull together for the children's hospitals.
Family of Races is a fun and fit way to get involved with Credit Unions for Kids. So we have a lot of people involved in this event. The Cherry Blossom 10-mile run is very popular. It's considered the runner's rite of spring here in Washington, D.C. Actually, 30,000 people sign up, and we only allow 15,000 to 16,000 people in. So there are a lot of people who are turned away. We have 93 credit unions, 56 business partners. We have over 900 Capitol Hill staffers running in the Credit Union Cherry Blossom 10-mile run. We have 188 honorary race chairs who are members of Congress. And if you're here on race day, or if you're in California on race day, you'll see the credit union name recognized everywhere.
Credit Union Miracle Day is good for the credit union movement in many ways. It gets people involved, it helps a great cause, helping children across the country. But one of the things I think that really makes it unique is the literally thousands of congressional staffers and members of Congress that have participated in this event throughout the years. There's a real buzz on Capitol Hill. That is a benefit that extends all across the country and benefits not only credit unions, but the entire credit union movement.
This was the second year that the race was actually run in Sacramento. The first year they only had 300 racers. This past year we had over 1,000. That's a huge pickup. The success really was felt in many different ways. The credit union banners all around the state capitol, the credit union volunteers, the people that ran in the race, the fundraising that we did was just incredible and a great, great thing to do for our hospitals.
I became involved with the Credit Union Miracle Day Network primarily to help organize and build sustainable races for deployed U.S. military bases. The Freedom Runs were started to raise awareness of the races and our objective of raising money for children's hospitals. It gives the soldiers a connection to stateside, and at the same time it lets the soldiers feel that connection by helping children's hospitals. In Camp Aragon, the first year we ran the race, it was a little over 400 runners. Last year the number went up to, I believe, 528. First year we ran the race in Wiesbaden, there was just under 300 runners, and this year it's expected to be much bigger. They were so well received by the soldiers and by the garrisons and the organizations that we think they'll be run for several years into the future.
Co-op is very supportive and involved with Children's Miracle Network hospitals. We have a Miracle Match program that supports over 160 events around the country. Miracle Day represents credit unions very, very well in Washington, D.C., the nation's capital, as well as Sacramento, the capital of California. So we have that image among policymakers and lawmakers and their staffs that presents credit unions in a very positive light, and in addition, raises substantial funds for Children's Miracle Network.
Credit Union Miracle Day is aptly named as the accomplishments from these events, well, they're really pretty incredible. Credit unions collaborate and partner to make these events even better at the national and local levels. And credit union awareness grows. We at CUNY Mutual Group, well, we've been one of the original sponsors of the Cherry Blossom Race, and we continue to partner with credit unions and credit union organizations today on Credit Union Miracle Day activities, because this is a special event which really showcases how credit unions make a difference.
PSCU's lead sponsorship in Credit Union Miracle Day allows us to lend our name to an effort that we feel like is unique and important, not just for the credit unions that we represent and serve, but for the entire credit union industry and the communities that they serve. To go to the hospitals, to see the family and children that benefit from this effort is the thing that makes it so worthwhile. Tangible lives have been saved through Credit Union Miracle Day. And that's what makes it important. That's what makes it real, is when you see the families, the children, the lives that have been touched.
Our children's hospitals benefit in a number of ways. They help with the expansion of our existing facilities. They also provide funds for new facilities, as well as the purchase of new life-saving equipment, and also charity care. Charity care is critical to our hospitals because all our hospitals are nonprofit. So these funds help treat kids without insurance, or those families that maybe they've capped out on their insurance. So it's critical to the success of our hospitals and their ability to treat the kids. And I think it speaks to the people helping people philosophy of the credit unions, that credit unions are standing up and providing help for the smallest of our children.
Ladies and gentlemen, the National Credit Union Foundation is proud to honor Credit Union Miracle Day with the 2013 Herb Wegner Memorial Award for Outstanding Program.